Hello there! Allow me to introduce to you Casa Sky, making learning fun for children. Casa Sky was developed with highly acclaimed academic institutions to make learning fun for children. Good morning, Prof. Thank you for attending this interview with me today. My first question to you today is, do you think learning is good?
I think learning is good, yes.
Do you think doing homework for the students is effective?
No, I don't think it's very effective.
What about a game? Do you think having a game instead of homework would be better?
Yeah, actually that would be great.
After conducting comprehensive interview to elicit requirements from professional teaching staff such as Miss Justina, let's take a look at the game in action.
Hello everyone, we have a fun math and science lesson planned for today. Is everyone ready to learn?
No, teacher. I do not want to study books. It is so boring. Is there a more fun way to learn?
Casa Sky, Casa Sky.
Okay, I have an idea. There's a new game called Castle Sky that I can play instead. Let me ask my technical assistant. Min! Hi!
Hi, I'm so glad we can start using this new game. It makes learning really fun. Now, who's ready to get started?
Wow, that sounds fun. I can't wait.
Wow, finally! About time!
Justina, your students will each have to create an account.
How do you do it?
Oh, it's simple.
First, let's try to create an email account, or rather log in with an email account that does not exist. As you can see, it requires a password to be entered. If the account does not exist, the respective error message is presented. Let's register now. After filling in all the details, we can choose a class. When we click register, the user is prompted to choose a character. Let's try logging in now. Login is successful. We can also log out if we want to.
How about teachers? How do you create the accounts?
Our school's IT admin will have to pre-approve all the teachers' accounts. Wow, that was efficient. Now your account has been set up and you can log in.
Thank you. Have all of y'all created accounts and logged in?
Alright students, let's bring you through the game menu.
Students can choose the world they wish to enter and close and log out if they want to.
Hey Min, I realize my interface is quite different.
Yeah, you have a different menu.
Oh.
For teachers, let's log in as an administrator account. The teacher's interface is slightly different. They can view a summary report, view a leaderboard, generate an access code, or just log out.
As you can see, the existence of multiple roles in our game allows different users to have different access to the game. In addition, Casa Sky demonstrates great accessibility and flexibility by allowing developers to include additional roles into the game, such as student leaders and teaching assistants.
Wow, this game looks very interesting. I can't wait.
Okay, let's get started. Now, let's choose a world that Miss Justina has assigned to you.
For this demonstration, let's enter Math World. As you can see, the character is the same as the one selected during registration.
Class, please enter the access code 123ABC to access the world.
Let's enter the whole numbers country. As you can see, the environment of the country comprises multiple cities and mini-games for each level. Let's now go to whole numbers level 1. Let's go ahead and play this game. As you can see, the student has to pick up the coin corresponding with the correct answer. After getting all 5 questions correct, the student will have deemed to have passed the level. Now, after passing the level, the student may proceed to another level. Let's now navigate to level 2. We can see that the difficulty of the questions are increasing as the level number increases. Of course, this video has been sped up for your viewing pleasure. After successfully getting 5 questions correct, the user may exit and then proceed to yet another level. For the sake of brevity, let's go to the final, last level. This level contains questions that are the hardest among all 3, as you can tell from here. Once again, this video has been sped up. After successfully answering all 5 questions correctly, the student will have deemed to have passed, and the high score will be recorded.
Oh, Kelvin, which work are you doing today?
I decided to do the science world today. Yay!
As you can see, every world has a portal enabling you to transport to a different world. Let's go to the science world. The student can now enter the species area of the game. Here there are similarly many mini games which the player can play. Let's play one of them now. The instructions are shown here to playing the mini game, and let's start the game. This game is a simple matching game where once you match 3 animals of the same species, they will cancel out. As you can see, the score is shown here, and we can see more information about the animals, therefore helping to teach the students.
Wow, Kelvin, you did pretty well for this game. Do you want to see how you fared against your classmates? I think there's a leaderboard function for that.
Students can view the leaderboard by clicking on the leaderboard button in the game world. They can choose the world, the country, and view the leaderboard for that. Calvin, as we can see here, has performed the best. Finally, they can leave the leaderboard screen.
Oh wow! Looks like I performed the best.
Min, show me how to do that.
Okay. You can take a look at the leaderboard across all the games, and you can even choose the class that you want to see.
Here the teacher can view leaderboards. First, he will need to choose the world, followed by the country to view the leaderboard for, and generate. Here we can see the list of all the top players, the top 5 players in fact. We can change the list if we want to, or we can log out.
Oh great. Seems that I need to assign Kaden much more homework.
Do you know that you can enable certain worlds to be accessible to certain students? All you need to do is to generate an access code from the game.
Oh.
Here we can generate an access code. We choose the world, then the country to generate the access code for, and click generate.
Alright, Jeremy, here's an access code. You need to do the geometry country as homework.
Alright.
It will be very easy for developers like myself to add an additional attribute to this function, such as having a date restriction for the game, making it accessible for only a certain period of time. This demonstrates the flexibility of Castle Sky.
As we can see, we had to enter an access code to enter the geometry world. Let's now look at some helpful tips and tricks that are available by clicking on an NPC. After learning and understanding the content here, the student can now go and play the game. Being a little bit more confident, he's going to try level 2. We can see the instructions for playing the game over here. This is a simple pairwise matching game. The student needs to remember which 2 cards hold the same shape. This teaches them geometry. When 2 of the correct shapes are selected, they will disappear. The number of guesses is tracked at the top, and the number of points is shown here. The student can restart or go back to the menu.
Seems like everyone here did their work. Is there any way to analyze the overall class performance? Like maybe see what each person did, and maybe this will help me assign homework in future.
Of course, Castle Sky is very advanced.
Let's now look at the summary reports. First, we need to choose a class. For this purpose, we will choose 3A. We can see that the list or a graph of the students' performance is shown, and we can actually change the country or the world that is being shown. Let's change the world to geometry. Now we can see that Calvin performed the best for both.
Castle Sky is great. It addresses all the issues I've mentioned in the developer team. And I'm really glad that I took the time off to participate in the various interviews and surveys conducted to gather our feedback. Quieten down in class. The bell does not dismiss you. I do.
Chill! You can just dismiss the class first. Some of them are really eager to go home. Look!
Yeah, the good-looking student probably deserves to go home first. Okay, class dismissed.
But that doesn't mean you still can't assign them work on Castle Sky.
First, we choose the world, followed by the country that we want to assign homework to. Click Generate the access code, followed by sharing to WhatsApp. You can see the message here shows exactly what the homework is.